Good morning, students. Today we'll start the session with our second lesson, that is playing with magnets. In this picture, we can see that some pins are attached to the top or cap of the pin holder. Similarly, we can see some metal stickers stuck to the door of refrigerator. While the other materials like pencil, eraser, they fall and they do not stick to the pin holder. Why does this happen? This happens because the cap of the pin holder, they contain a magnet which attract substances made up of iron and steel. So how were these magnets discovered? Coming to story of magnets. So it is said that there was a shepherd named Magnet who lived in ancient Greece. He used to take his herd of sheep and goats to the nearby mountains for grazing. He would take a stick with him to control his herd. The stick had a small piece of iron attached at one end. One day, he was surprised to find that he had to pull hard to free his stick from the rock on the mountains. It seemed, it seemed as if the stick was being attracted by the rock. So it was very hard for him to pull the stick. So what was the reason? The rock was a natural magnet and it attracted the iron tip of the shepherd's stick. So it is said that this is how natural magnets were discovered. You can see in the picture, okay, the person he's having a stick. So what was that magnet? It was later called as lodestone. That magnet is a natural magnet which was called as lodestone. So some magnets, they occur in nature. They are called as natural magnets. Example, lodestone. While some magnets, they are artificial or man-made by magnetizing iron, nickel and cobalt. So in the picture you can see artificial magnets. Okay, they are magnetized by using iron, nickel and cobalt. So neodymium is the most widely used and it is a very strong magnet. In the picture you can see the magnet. It is the most artificial widely used magnet. Now in the next slide we can see the different shapes of magnet such as bar magnet, ring magnet, then horseshoe magnet, disc magnet and magnetic needle. So bar magnet, as the name itself suggests, it is in a shape of bar, whereas ring magnet, it is in a shape of ring with a hole in the middle. This is horseshoe shaped magnet. Then coming to disc magnet and finally magnetic needle. Magnetic needle is used to find the directions. So coming to definition, magnetic substances. The materials that are attracted by magnet are called magnetic materials. Example, nail, gem clip, iron and knife. See in the picture you have examples of magnetic materials. So nickel knife, cobalt coin, steel spoon, iron nail and steel paper clip. These are all the examples of magnetic materials. Now coming to non-magnetic materials or substances. The materials that are not attracted by magnets are called non-magnetic materials. Here we have the example paper, glass, plastic, rubber, and wood. These are the examples of non-magnetic materials. So here you have a table which where you have to mark whether it is a magnetic or non-magnetic substances. So paper clip. So it is a magnetic or non-magnetic? It is a magnetic substance. Then building brick. It is a non-magnetic substance. Then here ruler. Ruler, it is made up of plastic. So it is a non-magnetic substance. Then you have coin. Here coin is a magnetic substance. The nail, it is also a magnetic substance. You have scissors. Scissors is also an example. Scissor is made up of steel. So it is also an example of magnetic substance. Pencil. Pencil is a non-magnetic substance. Then you have paper clips. Okay, it is also a magnetic substance. So book, it is a non-magnetic substance. Finally, eraser. Eraser is also not attracted by magnets. So it comes under a non-magnetic substance. So this is just a table for example. Here you have to color it. Now coming to uses of magnet in daily life. People use magnets for different purposes in their daily life, such as refrigerator doors. So refrigerator doors, you have a magnet. Okay. Then you have pencil boxes. Many toys, small children toys made up of magnets. Okay. Then here in the picture you can see this magnet. Okay. This is also an example for toys. Then magnetic stickers. Okay. Then you have automobile dynamo, that is it is used in automobile industries. Then loudspeakers, computers, microphones, fans. These are all the uses of magnets in our daily life. Now coming to poles of the magnet. Each magnet has two magnetic poles, that is North Pole and South Pole. A freely suspended bar magnet always comes to rest in north-south direction only. When you suspend a bar magnet, it will always come to rest in north-south direction only. So as I said, that is a magnet is made up of two poles. So unlike poles such as north pole of one magnet and south pole of another magnet, they attract each other. So unlike poles, they attract each other, whereas like poles such as north pole of one magnet and north pole of another magnet, they repel, that is they move away from each other. Similarly, south pole of one magnet and the south pole of another magnet, they also repel, that is they move away from each other. So I hope you understood. Today we have learned about the types of magnets. Then we have studied what are magnetic substances, non-magnetic substances, what are the uses of magnets, what are the importance of poles of magnets. Okay, in the next session we'll be dealing with the activities involved in magnetism. Then you have the magnetic compass, properties of magnets, etc. Okay, I'll be posting the homework in WhatsApp.